discuss the implications of the Missouri River management and how that affects small businesses. This is an official field hearing with the Small Business Committee. As chairman of the House Small Business Committee, I do encourage field hearings throughout the United States with our members.
My first point is the Water Resources Development Act, or WRDA, is critical to the future of our inland waterway system. We need to modernize locks and dams and provide shippers with assurances that the navigation channels of the Mississippi, Missouri, and other rivers are reliable. Secondly, there must be adequate annual funding for the bank stabilization and navigation program. Levees not only protect highly productive cropland, but also homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure. Stakeholders from throughout the Missouri River Basin are working with federal and state agencies to address management challenges. We will always fight the efforts of those to ignore the importance of protecting infrastructure by seeking to return the Missouri River to a perceived natural state of an era long gone. This includes objecting to taxpayer dollars and being spent on unnecessary projects such as the Missouri River Ecosystem Restoration Plan and the Missouri River Authorized Purposes Study. My next point is the spring pulse should be permanently shelved. Scientific studies have failed to prove the benefit of these man-made spring rises, and there is no reason to experiment with the flow modification. The Congress should prevent soil dumping in conjunction with the creation of shallow water habitat. It makes no sense to pump mechanically excavated soil directly into the Missouri River. This ignores best management practices, contradicts enforcement actions taken by EPA and the Missouri Department of Natural Resources, and increases nutrient-rich sediment flowing to the Gulf of Mexico. Finally, the Endangered Species Act, or ESA, should be improved to better reflect the human and economic impacts of listing decisions. The ESA is too rigid and relies on regulation to protect imperiled species. Landowners and other affected parties should be viewed as not the source of the problem, but as part of the solution. We must minimize the effects of weather extremes by protecting lives and infrastructure, make wise investments in the BSNP and the inland waterway system, and manage flows for human needs, and where possible, enhancement of fish and wildlife habitat.
The original federally authorized purpose of the Missouri River system was to facilitate navigation for navigable waters for interstate commerce. Later, flood prevention, water supply, irrigation, and hydropower are added to the mix, again, for the purposes of maximizing the economic benefits of the river. Unfortunately, managing the river for economic benefit has become less important than facilitating other objectives of little or dubious economic value. Some claim that these unavoidable trade-offs between balancing the potential economic benefits of the Missouri River system with the goal of protecting the environment. And I believe that such thinking misses the point. Limiting the economic utility of the river system based on dubious science doesn't promote any objective.